Many people might not know this, but Places to Go actually started on Amazon Prime. Back in 2018, we launched a full-on travel show, 9 episodes the first season, then 22 the next year. And just as we were about to roll into season 3, boom, COVID shut down the world, and with it, the show. But that wasn't the end. I've lived in Europe, I've lived in Colombia, and after all that, Places to Go is back. And this time it's bigger, bolder, and a whole lot more personal. Hey, I'm Matt, host of Places to Go. This channel is all about travel with real numbers, real experiences, and yes, real mistakes too. Our Amazon Prime years were inspired by budget legends like Rick Steves and Samantha Brown. I even went to Pinewood Studios for presenter training with some amazing instructors like Brian Naylor, Helen Shepard, Alan Ennis, and Annabelle Knight to get me camera ready. Now we've rebooted here on YouTube with a new vision. Not just travel, but slow travel, expat life, and finding those hidden corners of the world where you can live better than you can at home. So if you're ready for the next chapter, subscribe and join me because the best part of this story is just beginning. Let's rewind back to 2018. Places to Go actually launched as a full-blown TV travel show on Amazon Prime. That first season, 9 episodes. By the second season, we'd grown to 22. The format was simple. Every episode focused on one destination, and we shared everything from where we stayed to what we ate to what it all cost. We wanted it to be the kind of show where you could watch and say, okay, I can actually afford to do that. And if I'm honest, I had some pretty big inspirations. Rick Steves was the gold standard for practical, no-frill travel. Samantha Brown showed how to make travel feel warm, human, and fun. I wanted to bring a little bit of both to the screen. But here's the funny part. I didn't think I was a natural presenter. I wasn't a TV guy. So in 2017, I went to Pinewood Studios in London for an intensive crash course in how to be a host. My trainers, absolute pros. People like Brian Naylor, Helen Shepard, Alan Ennis, and even Annabelle Knight. They whipped me into shape, no pun intended. And without that, Places to Go might have never made it to your screen. By early 2020, Places to Go was ready to roll into a brand new season. Flights were booked, destinations lined up, bags practically packed, and then COVID. Overnight, every plan we had was canceled. The airports went silent, borders slammed shut, and suddenly the entire concept of a travel show was off the table. I mean, you can't exactly host Places to Go when the only place to go is your living room. So while the world went into lockdown, so did the show. And honestly, that pause hurt. We had momentum, we had a growing audience, and then poof, gone. But looking back, that forced stop also gave me space to rethink everything. Because if we couldn't keep telling the story on Amazon Prime, maybe the next chapter needed to be something different and more personal. Now, while Places to Go was finding its legs, I was on my own journey too. I lived in Greensboro, North Carolina for most of my life, since 1989, with a few detours along the way. A couple of years in Virginia Beach and Chesapeake, a short stretch in Salisbury, Maryland, but by 1994, I was back in Greensboro, and that was home base for decades. Starting in 2007, my work began taking me to Europe a lot. Switzerland was my second office, but I also worked extensively in Germany, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, pretty much all over the continent. Every quarter I was bouncing back and forth across the Atlantic, and that gave me a taste of what life abroad could feel like. Then came 2020. While the world was shutting down, I made a huge shift of my own. I moved to Bogota, Colombia, and that changed everything. Life abroad wasn't just something I filmed for TV anymore. It became personal, it became real. So by the time we started thinking about rebooting Places to Go, it wasn't just about destinations on a map, it was about a lifestyle, about how to actually live abroad, not just vacation there. Fast forward to this year, Places to Go is back, but in a whole new way. We've rebooted the channel right here on YouTube. No contracts, no network executives, no waiting for Amazon to greenlight a season. Just straight to you travel content. For now, we've been focusing on travel tips, expat advice, and slow travel stories, helping you see how living abroad can actually be cheaper, better, and more fulfilling than staying stuck at home. But make no mistake, we're not stopping at tips. Later this year, we'll be back on the road filming destinations again, just like the old Prime days, but with a twist. It won't just be about where to go, it'll be about how to live there. Will we be back on Amazon too? Maybe. Those conversations are happening, but YouTube lets us experiment, grow a community, and share the journey in real time. And here's the difference now. Back in 2018, Places to Go was a travel show. In 2025, Places to Go is becoming a travel ecosystem. A sister channel to the Americano, tied into the Passport newsletter and magazine, and part of a bigger network of content that shows you not just how to travel, but how to build a better life abroad. So where are we headed next? The future of Places to Go is about more than just destinations. It's about possibilities. We'll keep making content that breaks down the real costs of traveling and living abroad, but we're also going deeper, showing you how slow travel can be a retirement strategy, exploring how expats build new lives in places like Colombia, Portugal, Albania, and beyond. And yes, filming more on-the-ground destination episodes, so you can see exactly what life looks like in the cities and towns we feature. We're building this as part of a bigger ecosystem, with the Americano focusing on the expat lifestyle and finance side, and Places to Go capturing the adventure, culture, and everyday living side. Together with the Passport newsletter and magazine, it's all designed to give you a roadmap, whether you're planning your first scouting trip abroad or your big permanent move. And here's my promise, it won't just be practical, it'll be entertaining. Because retirement, travel, expat life, none of this has to feel like giving up. It can feel like starting over, it can feel like adventure. So that's where we're going, and I'd love for you to come along for the ride. So that's the journey from Amazon Prime to a global shutdown to Bogota, and now here on YouTube. Places to Go has always been about showing you what's possible when you step outside your comfort zone, and that hasn't changed. If anything, it's only grown. Today, this channel is part of a bigger vision, alongside the Americano and the Passport, to help you travel smarter, live better abroad, and maybe even find that one place in the world that feels like home. The truth is, you don't need millions to live a life of adventure. You just need a passport, a plan, and maybe a little inspiration from people who've already done it. So here's my ask. Hit that subscribe button, join the community, and let me know in the comments, where's your dream destination? Because the best part of Places to Go isn't just places I show you, it's the conversations we have together. I'm Matt, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.